Previously, after returning to the Red Brand hideout underneath Tressendam Manor, our adventurers faced off against the remaining Red Brand bandits. A well-placed entangle spell and some magical flames proving decisive for our heroes. They also encountered a gruesome one-eyed creature lingering in the cavern, drawn to a magical energy coming from the crevasse that runs through the center of the cavern. The creature used its psychic ability to peer into our heroes' minds, and one by one plucked secrets from them. And after being satisfied with what it found, it decided not to attack. This creature spoke of Glasstaff, your bounty, fleeing the hideout in the night, arguably due to a sudden loss in numbers the day before. The cavern seems much quieter now. There's less echoes bouncing off the walls, and it's allowing your senses to fully explore the surroundings. The flickering of torchlights mounted on the cavern walls, the smell of rotting flesh and burnt hair, and a cold chill. Calva, you feel a strange magical aura resonating from the crevasse, and it feels like it's calling to you, almost like it's longing to be found. What do you do?
I walk over to the edge, and is it just general crevasse, or the south or north end, or?
It feels like it's coming from underneath the bridge to the north of the crevasse, basically where all the bugbear bodies are.
I go over there and I crouch down and peer into the crevasse.
Okay. As you look underneath the bridge, you spot a chest. It's not difficult to see. It's sitting there out in the open. But previously, it had been obscured by the bridge and the various bugbear bodies that were flying around, attacking you and stuff. But yeah, the chest is just sitting there.
I'm gonna lower myself into the crevasse, hopefully, relatively painlessly.
Whoa, Calva, where are you going?
And so, look at her. I go, there's a chest down there.
A chest?
A chest.
Like a treasure chest?
I mean, and people. Chests.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Also.
we do also have to grab the husband of the guy while you're down there. If you see him, haul that guy up.
And people.
I don't know how we'll recognize him, but
just a couple of torsos.
you can toss me up the chest. No.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
I was just gonna do an athletics. Got a 24.
24, yeah. So with relative ease, you climb down into the crevasse. As you start to get closer to the bottom of the crevasse, you can feel this kind of cold energy coming from the bottom. And it almost feels like it's starting to very slowly drain life from you. But yeah, you don't feel like there's any immediate effects that you need to be concerned about.
How big is this chest?
It's just a regular sized chest. Are you thinking of maybe trying to carry it out? I don't know. How big's a chest?
It depends. I've seen them really big.
Yeah, I'd say
it's a really big chest.
Let's say it's like this. It was this big.
Big old bazongas. Okay. Just grab a hold, both hands, and shove it.
I've got large hands.
A double D size chest.
I think with a bit of effort, with a 24 athletics check, you'd be able to carry it out of the crevasse if that's what you're thinking.
You can hand it up to me.
Yeah, I pick up the chest and start. I mean, that's small, relatively. So I just grab it underarm and start mushroom handing it back up the wall.
I'll probably
Okay.
throw you a rope if you prefer, but I know it looks really cool when you're climbing up, like free climbing. It's very cool, Calva.
As you're going to throw the rope down there, the 24 athletics check from Calva just comes climbing up the other side, and you're there kind of pulling your rope like, oh, I was throwing this for some other reason.
Oh, yep.
Fishing.
Just yeah. Trying to
Oh.
find the smithy. It's got to be down there somewhere.
Just put a hook on it. So I set the chest down and I turn it away from me and try to just open it. I try not to point
I
at
can check
anybody
it
else.
for traps.
Yeah, who cares?
Point it toward the
Trap.
note back. I still don't trust that guy standing over there staring at
It's
us.
just one eye
Yes,
in
he's
us.
just lurking.
Yeah, he's just lurking. He's kind of like really slowly pacing up and down the crevasse, looking for his next meal. Trying to remember which one you told him not to eat.
Freshly cooked. Any of the freshly cooked bugbears. Any of them.
Yeah,
Can I-
yeah. It kind of, as you're all talking, he wanders over to the bugbears and he starts lowering the bodies down into the crevasse.
So, does the chest open readily?
Yeah, the chest opens. There doesn't appear to be any kind of lock mechanism on it.
Nothing springs out of it like the Jack-in-the-Box?
No, not this time.
Alright, I turn around and look in it.
I'm
You can
keeping an eye
see sort of coins, quite a lot of coins piled up in the bottom of the chest. There's also 5 malachite gems that kind of dotted around the place.
Are they Jules dice?
I know, I have malachite dice.
There you go.
Ooh.
Meant to be.
I know.
You also find kind of sitting amongst the gold coins. There's a couple of healing potions as well, and a spell, a sort of scroll rolled up. It's got the look of.
I toss the scroll. I just go.
I'm assuming Velen would pick that up pretty fast. Snatched.
And the other thing that you spot in there, Calver, is a longsword, kind of neatly placed from corner to corner, kind of just fitting inside this chest.
Yeah.
And on closer inspection, you can see the name Talon is inscribed along the blade.
I just look at it. I look at everybody else. I'm like, I hand it off. I'm like, poke.
I'd dive on those coins. Thank you. Sweeping them up, sweeping them
like
up.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
So,
Like they were never there. How
so-
many coins do I
so
find?
yeah, amongst the coins, so you find 160 silver pieces, 120 gold pieces,
Filthy rich.
and then the 5 malachite gems. If
How
Calver's
many
left them in there.
potions? Yeah, how many potions? are there?
Two potions of healing.
I just want to take one.
Weird. Filthy
And I
rich
think-
with potions of healing.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
That's
with
great.
Yeah, have you guys even used them? You haven't even. I don't think anyone's used a healing potion yet.
No.
You've just been collecting, just been hoarding them. I need to stop giving them to you.
I think maybe one of the boys did last session, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I kind of
think
want to
Bar-
give those 3
Bartholomew-
back to Lady Gariel just so we're not indebted to her anymore. But I don't think I would actually give them back. No, that's fine. We'll give her some like red Gatorade in a bottle.
Can I
have a good plan.
Look at, because I don't know how it works talking to him telepathically, but if I look at him, he can read my mind, can't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You just
as
communicate.
you start thinking about communicating with him, you see him just.
Well,
his gaze just darts over to you. Yes.
Okay, because I just don't want no Nothak to hear what I want to say.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
He's got his eyes on
I'll
you.
just-
He Yeah, he's
No,
trying
no,
to...
Theg does.
Yeah. He can sense
Oh,
that
okay.
you are trying to keep something secret.
I'll just say to Calva, so what do you think about Nothak? Are we? Oh, like, is it worth killing him?
He's just minding his own business.
But what if we don't kill him?
He's gonna keep minding his own business.
Down here the whole time, just eating more people?
I mean, they're dead.
Yeah,
We just need one of them.
I'm just worried what happens if we don't kill him. Or at least, like, I don't know. He just gives me the creeps. I don't.
He is creepy. But if he's not going to bother me, I don't really want to bother him. And if we come down here some other time and things change, maybe. But right now, I don't see a reason to interfere with him.
I just look at his big great axe and be like, not the answer that I thought you were gonna give me, but it's fine.
I look at my axe and I go, if they mess with me, time for the axe.
Yeah, the nothing
fair
seems
enough.
very almost peaceful now. Just
Yeah.
going about his
Peaceful.
way, carrying these dead bugbear bodies down into the crevasse, finding a little spot for them. It looks like he's kind of trying to neatly arrange them in some kind of almost like a flower arrangement, but with like rotting flesh instead.
Ugh. Okay.
I didn't make that worse.
He does, as he takes one of the bodies down to like a southern bit down near this southern bridge here, and then as he comes back up, he's holding a male human body, and he
That's the one we're looking for.
places it on the ledge. Look, gives you a bit of a knowing look, and then
There you go.
yeah, big thumbs up.
Slowly
Yeah.
tuck down under the ledge.
He's only got one thumb, one eye and one thumb. But yeah, and then he goes back to taking the rest of the bodies down into the crevasse.
Well, that'll be the smithing.
Can I run and like check over his body and just get a look at him?
Sure, go for it. Yeah. Do you want to give me a medicine check?
Ooh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Medicine.
Okay, how do you add inventory
Oh.
to your character sheet?
You should be able to just go into the compendium,
Yeah.
search for whatever item it is, and then drag and drop it onto your character sheet, and it should just fall into your inventory.
It does not seem to be doing that.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Yeah, Jason, if you can't get it to work, then just.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
it did. I
Cool.
see it now. I did.
Just take
So you got the 2 potions of healing.
Apparently, too. Yes.
If you want to take them both. I still got a couple.
I do now. So I drug it over there twice. It did not populate. I went back and looked, and they're both there. So I wrote them in my inventory if anybody needs one.
Nice. It's like do you remember the old Pokemon games? And there was like did anyone play the old Pokemon games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was my whole
like on Game
childhood.
Boy, and you could go to like the island at the end, and there was some glitchy thing where you could make any
Missing
item.
no.
Missing no.
Oh,
Exactly.
it was
yeah.
with the missing no, and it
With
would
the
glitch your
missing
whole
no.
game on occasion, but you could get
and
some
then
rare candies.
You could go in there with one rare
Yeah.
candy, and then all of a sudden you got 99 because you got the missing. Yeah.
Yep, tanked your whole file, but you know,
Yeah,
you're at the end anyway.
I think we've just admitted to people how old we are, but that's fine. I haven't got a problem with that. Okay. Back to the game. So Melody looks over the body, and with a 9 medicine check, you think they might be dead. But you can't really tell much more apart from that.
Can I just like grab his check for a pulse just in case?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, checking for a pulse.
You're really thorough.
You try in a few different ways to get one, but no matter where you try, no matter what you try, there doesn't appear to be any beat of any kind, and the skin feels very cold to touch and a bit slimy.
I'll just look at him and I'll sit cross-legged and just like look down and shed a tear and kind of just process it.
I'm gonna search over in this room because we haven't been in here before.
Okay.
I'm looking at Melody. Going, what's she doing? What is she doing?
So Baz, heading into that room, you see lots of crates and barrels. It looks like a bit of a storage area. You come to gather that it's probably not legitimately acquired goods. A lot of the crates and barrels have a similar blue lion crest on them that you've seen in the middle of town. And various other bits and pieces. It doesn't look like it belongs here. Are you looking around? Any more detail around there?
Do you want to investigate for any gold or any valuables?
Do you want to give me a perception check?
Oh, 14 plus 1 second. 17.
17. Okay, so as you're kind of looking around at the supplies, trying to just get a bit of a read on what's there, you spot in this corner of the room here, the wall looks a little bit different. There's a couple of bricks that just slightly out of place. And
can you ping it again?
Sorry, yeah, I moved you into the corner.
Oh, sorry, that corner. Okay.
Yeah, so you look at this wall and you realise that there's some kind of door mechanism there.
Ooh, I want to either check for traps or like unlock it if it's locked. If I can.
So
gonna fiddle around with it with my thieves' tools.
So it doesn't appear to have any kind of lock mechanism on it. And as you kind of give it a little bit of a push, it slides a little bit open. And then as you're kind of checking it for traps and bits and pieces like that, with that, I'll use that same roll that you rolled before the perception check. You can't see any indication of any kind of trap or anything on the door. It looks like just a very simple kind of it's a brick wall that's on hinges that you can push open.
Okay. I found a secret door, you guys. Do you wanna check it out?
Open it.
Okay. I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
I just want to let you know in case I just disappear down a dark hole. I'm over here.
So Julie, you should be able to just click. If you click on the door, like left click on it, the door symbol. Yeah.
Oh, it's a stairway. It's the downstairs. Lighting. That's so cool.
So as you enter in, you
check for traps.
Well, yeah, you check for traps. You don't see any.
Okay.
You kind of see there's this almost like a little hidden passageway, and it heads down. And at first, it looks like it just heads down to nowhere. But as you're kind of looking, as you're heading deeper down, especially with your night vision that you've got, your dark vision, you spot another door down the bottom.
Oh man, I only got 9 hit points left. Should I chug one of these potions that we're filthy with, or like just in case there's something down here?
if you want me to go through first, I'll go through first, and then you can chug
After you, my dear Calva. I'm
one if
feeling
you need
very
one.
chipper because I've got a very heavy coin purse right now, thanks to you.
I'll leave the man and I'll run and I can cast Cure Wounds, I'm pretty sure. If you want to save the
Ooh.
healing potion.
Oh.
So I'll
If you
leave the
feel
man
like
and
it.
I'll run to catch up and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I squeeze past Boz and just go through that door. I have my axe out, and I'm looking to kill all the occupants.
As you're heading into this room, so just an update on what Varlin and Barty are doing. Varlin seems quite transfixed with the, I don't know if that's the right word. I'm probably gonna end up using a lot of big words that I don't know what they mean, just to try and sound smart on the stream. But if I say anything that's incorrect, just put it in the comments below or something and correct me. I'm completely cool with that stuff. But Varlin, so he's completely transfixed by this crevasse and the magical energy that's coming from there. And Barty's kind of...
He would be.
Yeah, so he's investigating that, and Varty's just kind of hanging around. He's, perched up on the wall of the crevasse. Just
having the Nothic hanging out.
Having a bit of a chill. And as you head into this room, it appears to be a sleeping quarters of some sort. It looks like it's recently been occupied, but there's, things are scattered around. There's little bits of clothing, some papers on the desk that have just kind of been... It looks like someone has tried to leave in a hurry, and tried to collect what they can before they leave.
Those papers. And see if they have anything to do with Cragmore.
There's nobody in there, though, correct?
This has to have been
no one in there.
Glasstaff's, right? This was Glasstaff's quarters. He probably took anything and ran like a coward the night before. But maybe we can tell from these papers where he went.
So you're having a look at the papers?
Mm-hmm. I'm checking the desk for any traps before I open any drawers or anything.
Okay, yeah, having a look around. It doesn't seem to be any indication of any kind of traps or the like. Jules, on Discord, because I can't really think of a better way to do it, and I didn't set it up in Roll20 beforehand, I'm just going to send you a letter that you found. If you could just have a bit of a read through that, and if you choose to share that with the group, then that's completely up to you. Let me know when you've got it, though.
Hasn't come through yet.
I sent it to the right thing. Just in our direct...
Send a cryptic note to the wrong person. Okay.
Cool. And then, Calva and Melody looking around the room.
The bed.
There appears to be kind of books about alchemy and letters requesting nearby settlements send materials to Glasstaff, various other bits and pieces like that. But you can't see any... There's not been any items of any sort left behind.
I lift the bed up, look underneath it.
A couple of cockroaches just skitter out from underneath and slither their way underneath the door. But apart from that, there's nothing under there.
Reading the letter really frantically, my eyes getting a little bit wider as I take it in. This has to do with Gundren. Gundren. This is Gundren. It's let me just read it. It says, Lord Albrecht, who I'm not sure if is that Glasstaff? I don't know. Lord Albrecht. My spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me. And it's signed with a picture of a black spider. That's got to be Gundren.
And that's Iarno is apparently Glasstaff.
I don't remember which one Glasstaff was. Iarno,
Iarno,
Valen knew.
Yeah, but Iarno is Sildar's friend. That letter says, Iarno, kill them, which them is us.
Yes, and Gundren.
Yeah, so...
Lord Albrecht. Yeah, Iarno Albrecht is Sildar's friend.
Probably not.
That's Glasstaff. Oh no.
I think Sildar's going to be...
You have
Sildar's
terrible in battle, terrible choice of friends. This guy, Sildar, just can't get it together.
But Sildar.
Oh man, who wants to break it to him?
I've already insulted him, so I'll do it.
I don't know. I think he likes me. I'll break it to him. Okay. Well, listen. I was gonna say this earlier, but I mean, I know this isn't all of your battle, right? Gundren hired me, and it's been really great taking down and making this city safer, but I really have to find Gundren, you know, and not just because he owes me money, partly because he owes me money, but also because he's a good guy and he trusted me on this and he gave me a chance when no one else would. And I feel like I owe him that, and I have to go and find him. And I understand, Melody, if you and the others, if that's more than you signed up for, but I really feel like I have to go and get Gundren.
It doesn't say, we don't know where he's at from that letter though, right? It just...
We don't, but we know that
they're tied to it.
Yes, they're tied to it, and if I know people in town mentioned that we could go and capture a goblin or something out in the Tribord Trail, but especially if we can hunt down Glasstaff. I mean, I'll take any help that I can get if you're willing to give it, but I understand.
I think we can. I mean, I'm along for whatever.
I knew you would be, especially killing some goblins, right?
Yeah. Just whoever messes with us, they could just give us the information. They could just return your friend. It'd be nice. But if they don't understand that, that's up to them. So we know that Iarno is working against us, etc. So we have to figure out where he is now. Well, we have to figure out where Gundren is, if we can, from like
Cragmore Castle, wherever that is.
Kate, how many days has it been since I've joined the party?
Yes, I think this is the second day. I think you've had one night's rest.
I thought so. Okay. So I'll just say to Baz, look, I know it's only been 2 days that I've kind of been tagging along, but there's strength in numbers, and we all felt something when Nothak was in our heads, and I don't know, to split up now I would just be ridiculous. I think we just need to look out for each other. And I know that trying to find Gundren is your 100% your priority, but I'm all for following. I just want to get this man back to his family and give him like a little wake funeral thing, just to do the right thing.
I understand. Yeah. Yeah, we have time. I'm not leaving right this second. You're
No,
right.
sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm really glad to hear it. I wasn't sure if you were willing to go, but I don't know. There's just you remind me a lot of someone, Melody, and I'd be really happy to have you on my team.
Thanks, Baz.
All right. There's nothing in these papers, by the way, that I can find that has any inkling of where Glasstaff / Yano might have disappeared to, might have been heading. No maps with an X.
So while you've been having that deep and meaningful chat, Calva has wandered into another room. And there's a dragon.
Look, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go.
So Calva, in this room, you see lots of kind of potions and bottles and like a bit like a alchemical. I don't know what the word is, but alchemical. Yeah, that'll do. Like apparatuses, bits and pieces bubbling into other things and tubes and the like.
Laboratory.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like someone was trying to make potions.
I just scanned the room. There's no obvious signs of life in here. Just a laboratory.
Yeah, no life in here whatsoever. But it looks like it's been recently used. Bottles are still bubbling. It looks like it's recently been vacated. Yeah. And again, a similar kind of there's bookshelves to the back of the room, and books have been sort of thrown on the ground. It looks like someone was trying to grab a few things in a hurry before they left.
Can I check out like the titles on some of the books?
Yeah, I know this is so hard because he's not here, but I feel like Valen would be, he'd be all in this.
So yeah, I mean there are a few books lying around. Does Baz know Dwarvish?
Mm-mm.
No, so I think you can probably gather that it looks Dwarvish, but you don't know how to read it, so you can't really gain any information from the books. And then there's other bits and pieces, books about making potions and various other bits and pieces, but not a lot of it makes sense to you.
Can I do a Hail Mary, like Arcana or investigation to figure out what kind of potions they might be making, or?
Yeah, go for it. Give me an Arcana check.
Can I do the same?
Can do, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 19. Not bad.
Are you proficient in Arcana? Is anyone proficient in Arcana?
Probably Velen.
He's staring.
Yeah.
He's staring into the void.
So with a 19, you can definitely tell that the apparatus and the kind of the books and sort of text that you can see lying around. You can tell that they were trying to make some kind of potion, but you just can't quite gauge exactly what kind of potion. But it looks like they were trying to make a specific potion, and it doesn't look like they've been successful.
Typical of the red brands.
Any agents like on the table that they were using that I identify that I can ask someone about later what those ingredients might be used for?
Yeah, I think with that Arcana check, you see 3 bottles. I mean, there's various different ingredients floating around. Lots of it very common things that you'd be able to find just in the town of Phandelver, to be honest. But you do spot 3 bottles in particular that are filled with quite rare ingredients. There's 1 bottle full of mercury, 1 bottle full of dragon bile, and another bottle full of powdered nightshade. And you're not sure what those ingredients can be used to make, or how to use them to make anything, but you do have a bit of an inkling that they fetch a price at market.
Well, I'll take those. I will probably be giving them to Valen at my first opportunity, but I will take them.
Okay.
Just to have.
Amongst the books that you're looking at, there is one. I mean, they're all in Dwarvish, so you can't read them. But there is one book that stands out, and it looks important in some way. Just the kind of the artwork on the front of the book, and there's lots of little bookmarks that have been placed in it by someone who was reading through it, and it just seems like it's had a lot more. It's been a lot more read through than the other books have. It's been a lot more read through. I'm sure there's a big fancy word for it.
Yeah.
Bruised.
I'll take that too.
Okay.
And I gotta ask Lynette at the Lion Shield Casa if she can get me a bag of holding. I'm starting to get a little weighed down. I got some stuff. At least we're not carrying 6 long swords anymore.
Yeah,
That's
and all the
really
crossbows. Yeah.
left those back in the inn. Well, all right. What do you think? Should we head back?
I think so.
All right.
There's another door in front of me.
Is there?
I'm gonna open it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh dear, that's a large one.
Whoa! Whoa!
As you open the door, you see there's several kind of worn tables and chairs that are scattered around in the room. Wooden benches that have been drawn up against the walls. And it's all kind of decorated in sort of brown and red sort of cloth of sorts. There's in each corner you can see, quite a large pile of barrels, ale barrels, whiskey barrels, or all sorts of alcohol and bits and pieces. In the middle of the table you can see some cards that have kind of been scattered about on the table, and there's a very small pile of coins in the middle. Again, it looks like someone's just tried to grab as much as they could off the table before leaving in a hurry.
So they must have been in here playing cards when you yelled for Glasstaff.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it worked out. It worked out. Don't look at me like that.
It worked out fine.
It did.
No obvious beings in here of any type.
No, completely vacated.
And then I go over to this other door that is open.
Okay. As you open the door, you see a passage that leads down. There's a door down the end of the passageway, and then you can see the bottom of a set of steps that head up to your left.
No, I recognize this. Closed door here in front of me. Everybody else.
Yeah. What are Baz and Melody doing while Calva's door knocking?
I mean, I'm scraping up whatever coins are on the table.
Okay.
But how
Melody?
much is that?
What's Melody doing?
What's this here? Is this just like a desk?
Decorative shelving.
Yeah, it's got kind of food, bits and pieces, cutlery, knives and forks. It looks like this was a bit of a common area, maybe a bit of a mess hall of sorts. Nothing of of interest or value there.
Okay. I'll just keep following behind Calva then.
Okay. Baz, clearing up what's left of the coins on the table, you manage to collect 15 copper pieces,
Solid.
10 silver pieces, 3 gold pieces, and just sort of sat on one of the seats as you're looking around, you spot a little gold earring. It looks it looks kind of fancy. It's got a tiny little ruby that's kind of set in the earring, and as you do a bit of a rummage around the floor, you do manage to find the second part to the set. So you've now got
A matching
a
set?
gold earring set. Yeah.
Okay, I put them in.
Nice.
I wish I had ears.
we could find somewhere to pierce on you. We probably. We'll
And
get you a
then-
really big ring that can like go on your little mushroom, your little cap.
I think Calvin would be better suited with a big gold chain necklace.
The big
Yeah.
gold chain.
But yeah, apart from that, Baz, there's not really anything else floating around. There's knocked over cups of ale and some spoiled cards if you want them as well, but you may not.
Do I hear anything from this door? Do I hear any ruckus?
Give me a perception check.
$16.
16, yeah. So with the 16, you do hear something. It sounds like it sounds like someone is maybe mumbling to themselves. It's quite a high-pitched voice.
Oh.
Doesn't sound human. Definitely doesn't sound bugbear or Nothic-like. Sounds a little bit
Remember,
like...
I said the goblin's mine.
I tried to open
I called
the door.
dibs when we walked in.
On the what?
It
I
could have
called
been
dibs on the goblin when we walked in.
Oh.
His name is.
Who?
Because we found out from Brink that there was like one goblin and his name is.
So, if I force my way into the room, I have axe out, ready.
Okay.
What do I see in there?
Just before you do, Baz, you recall the name to be Droop.
Droop. I
That
called
was the
it.
name, that was
Yeah,
the name.
I just found it in my notes.
Nice. Good timing. Yeah, Calva. So as you open the door, you're opening the door slowly or quickly?
No, I barge in.
Okay, so you barge in through the door, and you open the door.
Oh, sorry.
That shouldn't be there. Yeah, you barge through the door and you see a goblin creature cowered all the way up at the end of the room, and immediately as you walk through, he spots your great axe and collapses to the ground, unconscious.
Did you kill him? Calva!
I walk over there. She closed the door behind me.
Wait.
I just like poke him with my foot. And I spore him because I can't communicate with him otherwise. I go, get up.
Please don't kill Droop. Droop friend. Droop nice goblin. You look
I turn around,
like a nice mushroom.
I turn around and look at Baz. I go, I think this is yours.
That's right, because I called dibs, which is sacred law in all the realms. Okay. Droop, right?
Yes, my name Droop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So what happened to Glasstaff?
Oh, I think he's gone. I think he left
Yeah.
with all of the other red brands.
Where'd he go?
I mean, nobody tells Droop, but probably Crackmore Castle.
Do you know where that is by any chance? You seem like you're really like smart and important and somebody who would know that really important information.
I am. You've misjudged. I am very much not smart and very much not important. But
have the red brands been telling you that? Because I heard from a red brand down in town that there was a really cool goblin in here named Droop that knows all about a super cool school for reformed goblins and bad guys. And he was trying to he was the smartest one there because he was the one telling everybody about it.
Yes, you've heard of the reformed my cousin Yimik, he apparently has set up a school for good goblins. That's right. He used to be a very bad goblin. Droop has always been nice goblin, always. Droop has always lived here in this place. And then the red brands came, they kick Droop and they call Droop funny names and make Droop eat fresh vegetables and cooked meat and
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, yes, your cousin Yimik, I know him. He's a great guy, right? And I think that you should totally go to this school and eat all of the rotten meat that you want and become a really good goblin, do good in the world. But I think you should also, what a good goblin would do is tell us where Cragmore Castle is, if you know where that is.
Yes, of course. So, right, Cragmore Castle. So you go outside of cavern, you go into woods, you come out of woods, you go up there, you go down there, and then you cross over the path, and then you get to Tribal Trail.
But can you draw a map, maybe?
Oh, Droop no draw map, no. Is it Neverwinter Woods? You need to you want Neverwinter Woods. And then
I have cartographer's tools, I think.
Could you draw?
Yeah, cartographer's
tools.
Yeah,
is that map stuff?
That's map making and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Melody coming in clutch. Okay. Say it again, Droop.
Slowly this time.
So as he's describing it to you, can you give me let me have a think about maybe a performance check? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with a performance check. You can do it with advantage because you've got your cartographer's tools with you.
And I am very much watching over your shoulder, just so you know. No pressure. But I'm watching everything.
There's two numbers, I'm not sure.
So you're doing it with advantage, which means you want the highest number.
So an 18.
Pretty high.
18. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty good. I mean, Baz, you're looking over the shoulder and it's quite a nice looking map. It's got quite a lot of detail to it. The trees, the woods, the areas that you've been to, you recognize looking at the map. Like it looks like what you've seen traveling through the area. But when it gets to the question of where Cragmore Castle is, Droop points to an area in the woods.
I feel like Melody's showing off now.
That's pretty smooth. We just got a map. I never would have thought to use something like that.
I wouldn't have had to kill Brink if she would have been here earlier.
Yeah. No, I feel like Calva did have it was something in Calva just had to kill that guy.
He lied. He left information out that was
Yeah.
important.
He made you fall into a pit, man. You're not a forgiving mushroom.
No.
So
I feel like he lied about the secret doors.
potentially. So yeah, Droop points to Neverwinter Forest, and then he kind of draws a circle with his hand. That kind of the circle itself has probably a 20-mile radius. He's basically pointing to the entire of Neverwinter Wood and saying Cragmore Castle's there.
Mm.
I look at that and I go, I don't think he's really wants to be good.
No, give him a chance. Give him a chance. This is Droop we're talking about. It's like the famous goblin of, what is this place? Thandor Keep or something?
Tresendor
Manor. He's the Droop of Tresendor Manor. Give him a chance, right? Droop, you know where it is.
It's
You
very
can be a
hard
little
to.
more specific.
So, out in the open, on the plains and the hills, and in the town especially, where there's roads and paths, Droop can remember clearly left and right and up and down, but once you get into the woods, left is right and up is down, and I can't remember where to go. It has been a long time.
I get it. I
since I've
don't
been
like
to
that
Cragmore
nature stuff
Castle.
myself.
Yes.
I get it.
Droop,
I
have
get
you
it.
So please
Have
don't
you
hurt
been
Droop.
to the keep?
I'm from the castle. Yes, I am part of the Cragmore clan. I'm just a little nobody, and I left many long times ago, and now I just live here in this hideout, and until Red Brands came, I just live in peace.
Can I insight check him to see if he might
Yeah,
know more than he's letting on?
yeah, go for
Okay.
it. Give me an insight check.
11.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like he's telling the truth.
Do you think you could guide us there? Maybe, and then we could let you go on your merry way to school.
I could take you to the forest, where I could take you to the place in the forest where we begin the venture to Cragmore Castle, but I would not remember the way through the forest.
I'm just gonna say, Droop, I can find Neverwinter Woods also.
Very
Yes.
nervously, Melody will say,
it's
"Hey, maybe
very
you
easy.
could even ride on Calva's shoulders."
The
Not
best
sure
way
if Calva would like
best
that
way
idea.
for you to find Cragmore goblins, we for centuries we have raided along Tribord Trail. If you come across a raiding party on Tribord Trail, they will know the way to Cragmore Castle. Oh yes, definitely they will know the way to Cragmore Castle.
Okay.
Raiding party?
Like
Yeah.
the ones that attacked me
Yeah,
on my way in.
Oh
the
yes,
goblins
but just
try to
remember
attack
that
people.
Droop no attack you. Droop no part of that
No.
clan anymore.
No, because you're Droop. You're a good guy. You could
I mean,
probably be
Droop-
like a professor in the school.
Droop, if we saw a raiding party, would you? Because they're goblins, right?
Yes.
You
Cragmores
could talk
are
to
all
them.
various different types of goblins, but Cragmores are all goblins, yes.
Well, if we protect you, would you help protect us against a potential raid party?
I do not know what Droop can do to help.
Well,
Droop-
you can
Droop weak?
you can speak to the goblins.
Oh, they don't listen to Droop. They're bad. They're Cragmore's bad goblins. Droop, good
Oh.
goblin. Bad goblins don't listen to good goblins.
I
I
feel
think
like
he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
he's useless.
What? Droop is great.
It's
Come on,
easy.
Calva.
Okay. Droop, this is great. You've been super helpful, like I knew you would be.
Yeah.
You should probably get out of here. Just saying.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
I will go and tell goblins at Sanctuary that there is food for taking here. Lots of nice rotten food, just the way we like.
Well, you've seen that creepy one-eyed guy running around, right?
Oh, the Nothic. He
The
harmless.
Nothag.
Yeah, Nothic
Yeah?
harmless.
See, Melody, he knows something. Harmless.
He's never hurt you or any of the other red brands.
He at first he eats a couple of red brands, but then Glasstaff wizard talked to him, and they come to some kind of arrangement, and then he stopped eating red brands, and he start eating people from Phandelver.
Well, I get a feeling that if you come back here, because Glasstaff's gone, deal's kind of broke. If you come back here to try and collect more stuff with more goblins, all your rotten food and everything, he's probably gonna eat you because the deal's off. So you should probably go to school and never come back here.
I live here with Nothic long time before red brands come. Long time. Me and Nothic, we're not friends. I mean, he doesn't talk, but
Close acquaintances.
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So you like a man on the inside. Okay. We can do that. Droop. Yeah.
Droop, have you, how often do you talk to Nothic? Or you don't?
He doesn't talk.
He doesn't talk to you?
Droop tried talk, but I don't know. Nothing. Not
He has a thing with secrets. He didn't ask you for a secret?
No, not ask me for a secret. No.
I go, Melody, because Droop's an idiot.
I'll try not to laugh and be like, come
I cover
on.
Droop's ears and I'm like, don't you talk about Droop that way.
No, Droop idiot, yes.
No, you could be a professor at Basin School for Reformed Goblins and Bad Guys, okay? You good. I'm just saying, if you ever want to leave this place, because, I bet the people in town don't appreciate you, just like the Redbirds didn't appreciate you, and they would appreciate you at Basin School for Reformed Goblins and Bad Guys. Just saying, think about it, mull it over.
I will definitely be in contact with Emic, and we can discuss.
Droop, is there anything else from the Red Brands or Glasstaff or anything else that we might need to know?
Nothing, no. Nothing I can tell you.
Droop.
The castle will be heavily defended. It's very, very good defense at castle.
How many goblins were there when you were there? Before you left? Long time ago.
Too many to count. Droop don't have enough fingers and toes.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn to Calvin and be like, yeah, maybe you're right.
Do you remember anything about like a super secret entrance that you guys might have used in the castle?
Oh,
where that might have been in the castle?
Oh, no secret entrance, but the front door of castle is heavily guarded.
Okay.
Yes,
is there a back door?
They usually have goblins pointing arrows at gate. As soon as you get across gate, they will shoot on sight, and they will shoot to kill.
Oh. Okay.
They're bad goblins.
We got body. We'll be okay.
All right. Well, I'm so glad we got to meet the Droop, you guys. I mean, the Droop of Tressendor Manor right here.
Consider me impressed.
Okay. Well, we'll leave you alone then, Droop. Enjoy your rotted meat and all that good stuff. And think
Breakfast,
about it. Think
lunch,
about it.
and
Let's
dinner.
go. Let's go. I'm gonna leave him. I'm just gonna kind of casually like. He doesn't need silver or gold or anything, does he? No. Do I have anything else? Let me see. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna casually leave 1 gold somewhere, just kind of like casually in the room, so he'll find it. Yeah.
Nice. He's yeah. He
Really, I don't want them to see that I did. But...
as you start to turn around, he just kind of goes about making the beds and folding up the sort of rags and clothing bits that have fallen on the ground nearby.
Okay, we're leaving. Be good, Drew. Be good.
I look back at him. I go, nobody's going to sleep in those beds again, Drew. They're all dead.
Oh yes, good point. But you never know when you maybe have guests.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. He likes to have dinner parties.
Little lady goblin friend.
Gotta keep it nice for the lady goblins. That's right. The ones with the big chests,
Lots of gold. Lots of gold in chests.
Chests of gold, yes.
All right. I come out here and I go down to the grilled bugbear area.
Oh, hey, there's a wheelbarrow outside. We could send Vati to go fetch the wheelbarrow and bring it down so we can... I mean, it's not the most ceremonious way of getting the smithy back to his family, but...
It's a dude. It's a dead dude. Yeah. I mean, we have to transport him across town.
Well, with the utmost respect, put his body in the wheelbarrow and slide down the hill, going wee the whole way back. Very respectful, real classy, how anyone would want to go.
Was there a spare sheet in the
bedroom?
Troops? Yeah. We could put a sheet over him.
Sure, there's an entire linen closet.
Yeah, you find sort of red sort of capes and black.
Oh.
Classic red
bed
brands,
sheets and
everything
stuff.
red.
And you can rip a bed sheet off, but Droops literally just put them on.
It's your call, Melody.
Yeah, well, any type of sheet to make it look less obvious that we're wheeling around a dead guy.
Just ride in the thing and walk it.
If anybody asks, he's drunk, and it was just wheeling him home.
It's been a long night.
Yeah.
Is there anything we did not search on the other side, really, or do we get everything?
That looks like everything to me from the map that Brink gave us, and this new area that we found.
So, heading back to town then?
Yeah. With the smithy, which I feel like is stop number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not keeping them with us. I feel like we should get rid of them as soon as possible.
So, as you start wheeling the wheelbarrow down the path, and you start getting closer to the sort of the township and the sleeping giant in particular, there's it's kind of early evening time, so there are some people at the sleeping giant who have stopped their day for a drink. You notice the sleeping giant looks a little bit less seedy than it used to. There's more of the local people hanging around. And everyone seems to be in fairly good spirits compared to how you've seen them recently. That is until
there's 2 bars in town.
2 bars in town,
right?
Yeah. So the Sleeping Giant is the one
That's where the Red Brands used to hang.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of just at the bottom of the Tressender Manor.
Yeah, one's an inn and the other one's just a bar, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and everyone's kind of in good spirits.
My hat.
They're all kind of in good spirits until they see you wheeling a dead body wrapped up in a.
He's covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be anything. This could be anything
This
human
is a
shaped.
slight, vaguely human-shaped object in the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
We're not
fair
gonna
enough.
make it so that like, his hands are hanging
we'll
like that.
retcon that. They can't tell. They give you strange looks though, so they're curious about what is in the wheelbarrow.
I was gonna say I show him.
No! Oh my god.
I don't. I just wheel it.
Where are
heading
you
straight
trying to
to
get this
Blackmore?
wheelbarrow to? What's the
So-
destination? Or are you just gonna
Myrna.
drop it in the
was her
center
name, right?
center of the town square and put it on display?
Scream. Are you not entertained?
Oh my god.
Her name is Myrna.
Yeah, no one starts with an M.
Myrna. Yeah.
Yeah,
Myrna.
that is Myrna.
Myrna.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you
Wait,
get
yeah,
closer
so
to the
the
town
evening,
square,
what-
you
what time
see.
is it?
Oh, sorry, Renee.
Sorry. What? You said it was the evening, but would it be too late in the evening to go and see Myrna?
No,
She
it's kind
wants
of early. It's early evening. The sun's kind of just setting. People are ending their day, heading to their evening entertainment of venue of choice. And there's a lot of people in the town square. So as you're kind of wheeling this wheelbarrow into town square, you can see Myrna there. She's talking to Darren Edemarth, the guy that runs the orchard.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's
Get it,
already moved on.
Myrna.
No.
Maybe this was a mistake. I mean, you don't want
No.
to bring the X back when she's, he's right
Flip the
here.
wheelbarrow. I'm like, no respect for the dead.
She sees you and kind of
Get it, girl.
she's,
Get it, Myrna.
she was giving off a little bit of a kind of cheeky little laugh, and as she sees you come by with the wheelbarrow, the face goes very, very serious, and she kind of takes a step back from Darren.
We messed up
Can
the
I-
flirt.
Can I insight check her? She's not like drunk or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say it doesn't need an insight check. She doesn't
okay.
appear drunk. It's still, it's quite early in the evening, but she seems
I'll
happy.
just.
I mean,
Oh, well.
everyone seems
Until we
happy.
got there.
Everyone
Until we
seems-
got there.
yeah. She
I'll
was
just
very
look
happy
at
to-
Calva with the wheelbarrow and run up to her and be like, "Sorry, excuse us. This is kind of important." Myrna, hi.
Oh,
How are you?
Hello, dear. It's so very nice to see you.
It's good to see you.
What you
I
got in that
know-
wheelbarrow there, darling? Something fun?
So,
You got
maybe
more
you want to
apples?
go.
We did what you originally wanted us to do.
Oh, what
um,
was that, dear? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I
I'm
see.
sorry to kind of spring this on you when you're, I look. I'm
what are you
all
trying to say,
for
dear?
like if you want to move on this quickly, that's fine. But we were literally locked up. God knows what was gonna happen to us. Okay, if you at least do it for your girls. Let's just give him a burial, and then you can go off with whatever man you want. Okay.
Oh dear. Of course. Oh yeah. I was just talking to Darren. I've known Darren for a long time. We was just having a
Hey,
chat.
Darren.
Nothing going on here.
All right. Well, yeah.
Darren kind of takes the wheelbarrow off you and starts wheeling it towards the smithy.
Look at that.
Darren, that's precious
He's a
cargo.
good
Be
guy.
careful with that.
Good guy. He
Don't
grows
drop it.
apples. He's an old soldier. He's super buff, probably. So everything you want. He's the whole package.
I'm really
he's
this is so
quite a
messed
man.
up.
Yeah. Get it.
He's also alive.
God Kalva! Like, Myrna,
I think what my
look,
friend is trying to say is, live your life. Life is precious.
Oh,
but it's also
of
okay to
course.
mourn, Myrna. Like, your husband literally died.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh gosh darn, yeah, of course. We're gonna do proper burial. We're gonna get flowers.
Look,
I don't
the
know where my
first
accent's going,
stage-
but it's going somewhere.
The first stage is denial, okay? And I feel like this is what's happening right now. Let's just,
Oh,
I
of
go, just
course.
pull back the sheet. She'll. Can't deny that. I don't know what's chewing on him down there.
Well, I feel better. Glad we got that off our chest.
I look. I go, Baz, where is Sildar?
Probably at the inn.
We need to tell him
In his
about his
plushy
friend.
room. I know, we do.
We don't even know what this guy looks like.
Mm. Also, okay, yes, we need to talk to Sildar, for sure. We need to find out about Iano. I also do
Yes.
want to talk to Linen at the Len Costa
Yeah.
and see if she can perhaps procure a bag, because I have a feeling we got some stuff we're gonna want to be carrying around, especially if we're heading out to Neverwinter, and that would be really helpful.
Yes.
So where?
So which first?
okay,
Yeah, where?
Myrna,
I
what's in
was-
your hands? Do something nice. Look after your girls. Bye. And we'll walk away.
She takes off after Darren
Darn.
and the wheelbarrow.
He's just gonna toss that on the side of a building when he goes around the corner. He's just gonna be like, Chuck.
Aww. She
This
was
is
really adamant that we get that body back. Really.
You told her
That's what I
to
get
move
for
on.
having faith in
I
people.
She took your advice.
She didn't even give us a reward. All right.
Oh
She-
gosh
that-
darn! I nearly forgot. I said I was going to tell you
that's-
about.
Did
I
you
said I was
hear
gonna
us?
tell
I'm
you
so
about
sorry,
that necklace, didn't I? Well, see, when I was a girl, I lived in a place called Thunder Tree, and my parents they had a herb and alchemy shop. It wasn't nothing special, but you know, it was home. But they did have this real nice necklace that they kept in a little box, just on a shelf, just above the sort of storage unit there. If you go back Thunder Tree, I'm sure that box is still there. Nobody goes to Thunder Tree these days.
How far away is Thunder Tree?
Oh, it took probably a couple of days west, northwest.
Same amount of time your husband's been gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
about
boy.
that long. Yeah.
All right. Well, if we pass through there, I will be sure to check it out.
It'll fetch
Thanks,
a
Brennan.
mighty fine price, that necklace.
Oh.
But
Indeed.
you just be careful. I've heard a few things there. We left when it was overrun by undead creatures and zombies and stuff like that. So
Ooh.
just be careful when you're there, okay?
Well, all right.
I'm sure they're gone.
You and your girls stay safe, okay?
Well, of course.
Especially
of
the
course,
youngest. She's a tough cookie.
Yeah, Darren said he's gonna look after us. You know, he gonna keep an eye. He gonna make sure no one takes advantage of us. Okay, so I think we'll be okay. Thank you, dear. You take care
It's
too.
okay. Thanks.
She kind of
Alright.
skips off back to the smithy.
Just remember, Melody, this was Boz's idea. she
What?
immediately.
Look, I think we did the right thing, but oh my gosh, Anyway, let's go talk to Lennon, maybe?
Just
So
quick,
she's-
I just want to pop in and put it in order if we can.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
probably closed, but
Oh,
it's evening.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
probably actually at the inn
and-
because that's
and
where
the
she usually hangs out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go to the inn then.
Yeah, we can scour, have a look.
Okay. We could probably do with switching up the mysterious cave music, couldn't we? Maybe just set a slightly different tone.
Some like tavern-ish music.
Tavern-ish
There you
music, she
go.
says. Okay, you head into the tavern, and it's lively. You know, it reminds you, Baz and Calva, of that first night when Brunor set the world aflame with his set. Yeah, people are happy. People who haven't been happy for a long time. There's no apples.
Yeah, we didn't have time. Darren's
You gotta-
busy right now.
You
so-
got yeah, and you got to pre-order those apples, you know.
Yeah. The apple farm has been drained. It's now dry.
Do I see Sildar in the common room?
Yeah. So looking around, it's hard to spot. It's quite full. There's a lot of people dancing. There's kind of a bit of a live band playing. They're not fantastic, but they're people are in good spirits, so they're up dancing around. But you do spot kind of through the crowd of dancing people, just sat in a little booth down in the back corner, your friend Sildar, and he's sat with, of all people, Harbin Wester, the town master.
Oh,
Hmm.
I was just thinking that we have not run into the town master yet.
We've been busy.
Yeah, cleaning up his shit town for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to just give Sildar that letter.
Mm.
So what are we doing in the tavern? What's everyone up to?
I guess. Okay, I'll go over to Sildar. Sorry to interrupt. Hello.
Oh. Hello there, friend. Yes.
Hi. I don't mean to interrupt. Who's your friend here?
Oh, this is the town master, Harbin Wester. Have you
The
not met?
Harbin Wester. No, I've heard a lot about you. My name's Baz. So nice to meet you.
Oh, Baz, of course, the purple, yes, the purple one, of course. He sort of gets up, goes over to shake your hand, grabs
Little
it, and just
purple one,
really gives it a good shake. You kind of taken aback a little bit. This is a very different Harbin Wester than you've previously met. Thank you so very much. You've rid the bandit threat from this town, and but just look at the people. Look at the people. The spirits are lifted, and it's just it's a sight to behold. Thank you so very much. I don't know how I could ever repay you.
I mean, if you
Hey,
ever
you're
think of
down.
anything,
Well, if you
we're
think
here.
of anything, just name it. Whatever you want, it's yours.
all right, a favor from the town master. Sounds like a fair trade for endangering our lives, saving your town.
Yes,
Sounds good.
of course. Anything any of you want. Anything any of you want. Any time, any day, any place. Anything you want. Yeah.
Well,
Kinda
how
goes
about
back
can we
to
start with a round of drinks for
chugging-
all these
chugging his
fair
drink.
people in the tavern?
Of course. And he sort of hollers over to Toblin behind the bar and just sort of, does a little bit of a, ring around. Like, yeah, it gives him a sort of sign that he needs to get a round of drinks in. You notice as well, Baz, that Toblin spots you and kind of gives you a bit of a look, and then goes underneath the bar and grabs something out.
A shotgun. No.
Okay, I'm noting that. To take care of later. Harbin, do you mind if I borrow Sildar for just a moment? Just like a word with him in private, if I could.
Oh yes. Oh, of course. I'll go and sort the tab out with Toblin. Yes, of course. Well done. Well done. Well done to you, and well done to all of you. And yes, I need another drink. And he sort of stumbles off to the bar. Very, very jolly, very, very merry, very happy.
All right, well.
Very out of character.
He's in a good mood. I guess having the boot off of his neck is a real, really lightens the load. So Sildar, we were in the Red Brand Manor, the caves beneath, and we came across this letter, and I slide him the letter.
Okay.
I know you mentioned Iano, your friend Iano, but I mean, it seems to me this is some pretty strong evidence against him in conspiring and this whole endeavor. And Phandelver, if he was running the Red Brands, what do you have to say about this?
Well, this is very troubling news indeed. I can't picture it. Iano was such a good friend of mine, such a loyal member of the Lloyd's Alliance. There must be something else to this. I can't think of why he would do such a thing.
Do you know what this spider might be? It's signed by this black spider.
I have heard rumors of a figure who appears to be orchestrating a lot of these movements, and I believe they have sided with the Cragmore goblins, and I believe that it was this black spider that put out the hit on myself and Gundren.
All right. Do you have any idea? You knew Iano better than any of us. He got away. He left yesterday. Do you have any idea where he might have gone that we could catch him and ask him more about this?
I have no idea. I doubt he has headed back to Waterdeep and to the Lord's Alliance. He will no longer be a part of the Lord's Alliance. That's for sure. It seems like he has sided up with this black spider, and it would make sense that he's probably gone to Cragmore Castle. That'd be my best guess.
You haven't found anything else about Cragmore Castle?
No more about Cragmore Castle, but I have heard rumours of goblin ambushes along the Tribal Trail, particularly to the east. The eastern part of Tribal Trail is much less travelled and much more prone to attacks from goblins and various other creatures.
If we went out to try and catch one of these ambush raiding parties, would you come with us?
I'm afraid my days of wielding a sword are long behind me, as you saw.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yes.
It's maybe time to hang up the old.
I'm sure you could tell just by the way I was holding my sword that that I'm a man that used to be able to hold one quite well. In fact, yes, not anymore these days. My back, it's my bad back.
Well, all right. I just thought I'd let you know. To keep an eye out for your old friend. I guess he's no longer an ally of yours, I should say. So I'll leave you to you and
It does all make sense. Glasstaff, yes. Iano was a wizard, yes, of course. Glasstaff. I mean, he had a Glasstaff. That's yes, he's had that Glasstaff for a long time.
You didn't think to mention.
I feel like we asked you that specifically, but
Yes, well,
it's fine.
These things,
Do you have any friends that are?
Hindsight is a wonderful thing, and now looking
Do you
back,
have any
yes, there were
friends?
signs, yes.
Do you have any friends that are black spiders by any chance?
None that I'm aware of. None that began as black spiders.
That's
Oh,
good.
so
One thing
enlightening as ever.
One thing I will do
What?
is I will send word of this to the Lord's Alliance.
Please do.
They may be interested in bringing Iano in, so they may send support.
That'd be great.
Yes, and I will
What
keep you posted.
what does? Can you give us a description of Bjarno, other than his Glasstaff?
Yes, well, the Glasstaff, it does feel like the Glasstaff is probably something I should have led with in hindsight. But yes, Iano, well, I mean, he's a wizard, he has a glass staff, he's human, he's usually got a bit of a kind of bushy, not a bushy beard, but he's got a bit of a shortish beard around his face. He's not very tall. I mean, there's not too much more to say about him. Really, the defining feature is the glass staff.
Yeah. Hey, just totally random question. Do you speak Dwarven?
I don't speak it. No, I can read a little bit of Dwarven.
Guys, should I show him the book?
Sure. I have something.
Okay.
It's just you and Calva talking to him. I'm gonna be back, like, looking at the town master, but yeah. Cool.
Okay, just
I
sort of,
want to talk to him. Just keep going.
go.
So show him the book. I mean, yeah.
Set the book on the table with a thud. What is this?
Now this looks like a very old book indeed. Where did you find this book?
We found this among Glasstaff's treasures and an alchemy set.
How interesting. This book, I wouldn't say it belongs to the Lord Alliance, but its last known location was in the library in Waterdeep.
That's shocking.
So,
What's it about?
Well, it sort of skims through a couple of pages. It's a book about an adventurer, a dwarven adventurer named Ermin. And he describes the history of the Lost Mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells.
Wait till Valen hears about this.
Well, if you don't mind, we'll hold on to it for a little while. You know?
Of course. Would you like to know a little bit more about the detail that's in the book?
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. I didn't know how fluent you were. I didn't want to embarrass you.
Yes. No. I mean,
In case-
it's a book I have read before, so
Oh.
I do. I mean, I wouldn't be able to read it out loud to you, but now that I'm reading through it, it is all starting to come back to me. And
Did Gundren know about this book or have this book when you were traveling together?
he didn't have this book, but a few months back I did tell him about this book and that he should head to Waterdeep and to the library to gather it. I thought maybe it might have some clues as to how to find this cave that he had been looking for.
Okay.
Did you mention it to Bjarno?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
Bjarno obviously stole it. There's no other way to go with that.
Yes. I see where you're going. There is a very good chance that Iano may also have been looking for this lost mine.
So Gundren's not the only one looking for the lost mine. Because
No.
there's something about the Spellforge. What else does it say about the Spellforge?
Yes,
Forge
well,
of Spell.
the Forge of Spells. Several hundreds of years ago, the clans of dwarves and gnomes, they made an agreement that was known as the Phandelver's Pact, and part of the Phandelver's Pact was that they would share a rich mine that was in a wondrous cavern known as the Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine also contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and the gnomes to channel and bind that magical energy into a great forge where magic items could be crafted. The town of Phandalin, before the raid of the orcs, prospered well because of this Phandelver's Pact. And this is the reason why Gundren wants to find that cave again, and the reason why the Lord's Alliance support him in his search for it, because we believe that if they can find this cave, then they can bring Phandalin back to its prosperous past.
That's fantastic.
Yes, well, I mean, I didn't write it, but yes.
But you really brought it to life, you know, Sildar. You should have been a bard. I mean, what's the sword, you know?
Well, yes, perhaps in a past.
Never
life.
too late
Or perhaps
to go
in the
to
future
College
life.
of Lore. Okay, never too late.
Now, the other thing in this book that you may find interesting is Erman records a magical mace named Lightbringer that was commissioned by the priests of Lathander, who, as I'm sure you are well aware, is the god of dawn. And I believe the last known location of this mace was Wave Echo Cave.
Awesome. Hey, there was something else among the treasure as well. Do you know anyone named Talon that had a great sword, that wielded a long sword?
Talon. Talon, the name. It does ring a bell, but I don't remember it being the name of a person, but more the name of a sword.
Like a famous sword?
Yes, I believe it was a sword that belonged to a great Tressendar knight.
Kind of elbow Calva, just a little nudge. Wow, do you know what it like? Was it like special? Did it have magic? Was it like a really cool sword, or just like worth a lot of money?
I think it was valuable, yes, but it was more the weight of the sword and the balance of the blade and the hilt. It was said to be quite a fine sword, and whoever wields it, would definitely gain an advantage in combat.
Cool. That's really
yeah. It is known to be superior to your common longsword.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Just thought of it. Whatever.
That's very
Okay.
interesting. You must we must have similar taste in books.
Right?
We should start a book
just
club.
always reading. Just always my nose in a book. This one,
Yes, I'm going to look through my diary, and I'm going to find a date that works for a book club, and you'll
Yeah.
you'll be the first. You can pick the first book that we read.
Yeah, sounds great. Yep.
Brilliant. Now, if there's nothing else, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thanks, as always. Enjoy your plush room up there. Okay.
Okay. Harbin makes his way back over and takes a seat down next to Silda, and you see as he's kind of making his way back over, you spot Melody stalking behind him.
Does she have a dagger out?
I don't know. Does she?
Wait, so is his back turned to me?
At some point, it is. Yes.
I just want to. Well, I'll tap him on the shoulder and say, "Townsmaster, hello."
Oh, hello, dear. Can I help you? Do I know
My
you?
name's Melody, and I go to put my hand out and shake his hand.
Well met, Melody. How can I help you?
Did you know I was in a prison because of the Red Brands and some of your other townspeople?
Oh, were you locked up in there with Myrna and her girls? Yes.
Yeah.
Myrna did mention a bright young woman that was in the cell with them that kept them from going insane with was it a flute perhaps? Some kind of musical instrument was played. Well, thank you for keeping them company. You didn't need to do that.
That's
Yes,
not.
she did. She was a prisoner.
That's not the point.
Of
That
course.
I'm.
Yes, of course. Yes. Well.
What have
Very well.
you done as a townsmaster to protect your town?
Well, my hands were tied. You have to understand. My hands were tied. We don't have any kind of militia or guard or until these fine heroes arrived. There was nothing but Darren Eldermath, and I mean, you've seen the guy. As chiseled as he may be, he's not a fighter anymore.
And actually, and like, you'll just see her face start to like get red, flushed with anger, and just be like, she'll kind of raise her voice a little bit louder and say, "You haven't done enough."
Yes, I understand. Can I get you a drink? Perhaps 2 or 3.
You think alcohol is gonna fix your sheer, like, you don't even give a shit, dude?
I look at Baz, I go, she's gonna kill him.
Look, dear.
I want to see how this shakes out.
I am very sorry that you've been through what you've been through, but hey, it could be worse.
How can you call yourself a townsmaster if you don't even know, like, what's your population right now? Do you know how many people have disappeared, or who's shown up dead, or who is dead, or whatnot?
I do not know. Look, I'll level with you. I didn't want to be townsmaster. Nobody does want to be townsmaster of this place. But every few years, we go through a election of sorts, and names are volunteered, and well, it was my turn.
And she'll say even louder to hope that, like, everyone in the room pays attention and be like, well, they should elect someone who gives a shit.
You just hear a big "Oi, oi!" And everyone sort of raises their drinks, and there's some cheers going on, and then everyone just gets back to their.
I'll kind of just like look around and be like, I'll just like look at him like, I was starting to sound like, and like she'll just like her lip will like start to like whimper, like she's holding back the tears, and be like, I'm sorry, and she'll just run away and try to find a bathroom.
I'm like, she didn't kill him.
Weapons aren't the answer.
Who was I
there,
starting to sound like, guys? Ooh.
I don't know. I want to know. I'll follow after her. Nosy.
Okay. As you so Melody's running off into the bathroom. As you're chasing after Melody, Baz, you're stopped by Toblin. Hi there. I've got this this letter was left for you. I was told to give it directly to you and not to leave it in your room or anything like that. So here you go.
Wow. All right. Take it.
Take it.
I'll give him a silver piece for being so helpful.
There's no need. Your friend already gave me a silver piece to deliver it. So.
Oh, well, all right. No. Okay, my friend. I don't have any friends. Okay, it's gonna be great. All right. Okay. Well, I do have to pay you anyway because I think we're gonna be staying here again another night. So let me just cover the bill for all my friends and I for another night, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. You're paying me.
Okay.
So, yes, I mean, I do like getting payment, so all well and good.
And I forget the room with the breakfast was what, like the rooms all together. I didn't write it down. I don't keep
Don't worry about it. We can sort it out in the morning.
Well, all right. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Tom.
That's the DM's way of saying I can't remember how much I charged you.
I can't remember either. I never remember. I need to write down.
I've just sent you that letter as well, so you can read that whenever you feel. Calver, what's Calver doing with the rest of the evening?
Eventually, I pay attention to the town master and Sildar for a little while, but then I just meander up to my room, where I will go to mushroom sleep for a little while.
I'm imagining like a mushroom-induced sleep. Yeah.
How much should mushrooms need to be back at full health?
Well, it's almost there already.
Okay.
And Melody.
Mm-hmm.
What's Melody gonna do with the rest of her evening?
She would have run off to try and find a bathroom, and she's still like shaking a little bit and just in there washing her face. Was Baz still gonna come and talk to me?
Yeah, I'll tuck the letter away, like real sad, and kind of like head after her. Be like, I don't know what this bathroom looks like, but ooh, Melody, are you okay?
Hi, Baz. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I had an outburst like that.
Honestly, it was justified. That guy's a piece of shit. We all knew that. We didn't even bother to go and talk to him. We knew he wasn't going to be any help to us.
I didn't mean to be so harsh. Like, it's not who I am.
I need a bigger axe.
I was starting to sound like my dad. And she just like looks down and just try not to cry.
Oh. Oh. I don't have I'd take like a little corner and like maybe try and dab like I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm doing my best. Oh, it's okay. Not good with the dad, huh? Not simpatico so much.
Yeah, when Northat got in my head, it just made me realize how long I've been away from home, and I want to help people. I want to do good. I don't want to be like my dad.
You know, everything happened so quickly with the red brands and everything after we sprung you. I mean, we really don't know that much about each other. Where are you from?
So, oh boy. I kind of live east from here. This is something that so you don't know what Northak said to me, huh?
I mean, do you know what he said to me?
No.
Your secrets are yours and Northak's, I guess.
I mean, I may as well just tell you now that you've seen me in this emotional state, but my dad is a king, and I might be a princess, but I don't. It just sounds so saying it out loud. Like I'm not a princess. Like
What?
yeah.
Are you messing with me?
No, I've grown up with the whole cliche royal background and had servants and just I needed to leave because of how my dad was just handling the kingdom. So when I stumbled upon Vandalin and got thrown in a jail cell, and we were going to be sold to slavery to a town master that didn't even seem to give a shit, man. Like, it's just not right.
All these men in charge who just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't say that I know anything about where you came from or what your life was like or what you should do next, but I do know that you're here now and you're free, and that's the most that any of us can ask for. You get to write your own destiny, and we can't control these people, you know? We can just write our own destinies, and that's the most that we can do.
That's kind of just the surface level of it. There's my dad, he's just so, like, stuck. But enough about me. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, what about your secret?
Well, you know, I like to move forward. I feel like there's no point in rehashing the past at this point. Just, you know, I'm just trying to live free for now. And
just at that moment, there's a bash on the door. Bash, bash, bash. Bash, bash, bash. Out the door. Bash, bash, bash. Oi, who's in there? Oh, I need to come in really quickly.
No, take it outside. Busy. Occupied. Occupado. You'll run, Ma. You'll run. There's people.
Yeah, footsteps just
Sorry.
sort of stumble away from the door.
Well. Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. What were you gonna do? Yes. So, I think I will be keeping this secret of yours and Nothak's. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, you came in to check on me, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You just, I don't know. You remind me of an old friend, and I don't know. I just feel like I have to look out for you. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, okay. I hope you feel better, and you know.
That's okay, and it's okay if you don't wanna open up to me just yet, Baz. Like I fully get it. Ever since I left, I'm surprised in myself actually that I kind of have just been rolling with the punches and heading along with you guys.
I think it's an adventurer's life, you know?
Yeah,
The way
that's
to
it.
be.
Yeah. We should probably go to bed, huh?
I guess. Or you could enjoy this lively atmosphere and add some killer tunes to it if you want. Makes you feel better.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just like
yeah.
get drunk and
Okay.
dance. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're a dancer, like once I have like maybe one or two.
Oh, come on. These
know.
tips don't lie.
Okay, and then we'll head out of the bathroom.
Yeah, and the atmosphere is lively, and I guess the rest of the evening is eventful, but not eventful. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's just a nice night. Is there anything else that either of you want to get out of the evening before going to bed?
Is Linen in the inn?
Linen is not in the inn tonight.
Okay.
We can go see her in the morning, maybe.
Maybe. Do you want to leave like a town master's store stuff or something?
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go do that. We'll do some light vandalism to the town master's house before we turn into bed.
Excellent. Give me, if you can both give me a performance check.
Okay.
Okay, come on, don't fuck me. Okay. 18.
18. Okay, yeah, 18. That's a hell of a performance on the door.
When it counts,
Whoa,
pranks, you know. 23?
Yeah.
23. Wow.
Oh, that's like the first night.
Prank master. Yeah.
Nice. Well, he's got that to wake up to in the morning, the town master. Then that'd be nice. Okay, and yeah, you both head up to the bed, and the night passes fairly uneventfully. And in the morning, you all wake up feeling a little bit different, a little bit stronger, perhaps, a little bit more experienced.
Did it happen? Did it happen?
Yeah, it's happened. So yeah, if everyone can.
It's like 10 sessions in for me. I get a thumb class.
Yay!
Oh, wait, so we're level 3 now?
So everyone head up to level 3. Yeah, and I'll make sure that John and Dakota level up to level 3 as well for the next session.
Okay.
But yeah, I probably don't need to do it now necessarily. But yeah, just try and make sure you get that level 3 in before the next session. So yeah, in the morning, did you say Baz wanted to meet with Linen?
Yes, if she's around.
Okay. Is there anything any of you want to do in the morning before heading out to the Lion Shield Cluster and to Linen?
No.
I want to share the letter that I got from Brunor with Kalpa and the whole group, I guess.
Yeah, go for it. So yeah, I imagined, sort of sat around at breakfast, all recovering from the previous night, is when you'll probably do it.
Okay. Do you want me to read it out loud?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it out loud. Dear Baz, I'm sorry to leave without a proper goodbye, and apologies if I've seemed a bit off these past few days. I was approached by someone that night with the night with the apples who gave me an offer that needed careful consideration. It was a spot at a new talent gig down south, and I needed to leave last night if I was going to make it there in time. I really think this could be my chance to prove to those kids just how cool Daddy can be, and show that stepfather of theirs that I'm not giving up without a fight. Elminster might have my ex's heart, but he will not take my children while I have the strength in my body to fight. Please extend this farewell to Calva and the rest of the group. It's with a heavy heart that I make this decision. Yours truthfully, Brunor. P.S. Tell that other musician, Melody, to focus on C, G, A minor, and F. That's all you really need to make it.
That's so good.
Hold it. Put it in my pocket by my heart.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you head out from breakfast over to the Lion Shield Costa, greeted by a familiar woman behind the desk.
Hello, Linen. Looking lovely this morning.
Oh, and you, my dear? How can I help you?
Right? I feel so experienced now. You know, it's just
You
a glow
you look
about
different.
me. I feel like
Yeah.
I look stronger.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
Yep.
older. I would say wiser. Yeah.
That's right.
That'd be the word.
middle
I
age.
think okay. Right,
Oh,
Linen.
thank you so much for leaving those weapons and arms. We did get them. I know you just left them at the back door or wherever it was you left them, but we got them and.
Did we give those to her, or were we
Oh.
gonna sell them or something?
Were they not from you guys when you collected my supplies from the cavern? Oh, very well.
Those
No,
are
it must
your
have been-
supplies
must have
from the
been my name.
cavern.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it was us. It was us. It was us. Definitely, especially if there's a reward involved. I mean, there was a lot of your stuff up there. Like a lot. We saw a whole room full of stuff with your little stamp on them. So if you want to get up there, just heads up. There is a really creepy guy with one eye and a pit full of corpses. But don't worry about it. He's cool. Don't bother the goblin. That's Droop. He's cool too. Just get in, get out. But your stuff's in there. If you still want it.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds a little dangerous, but I'll
It's
put the
Totally
word
fine.
out
We
to-
cleared out all the danger.
Oh, nice. I mean, the one-eyed thing. That sounds like it might be a little bit dangerous.
He's not hungry. He's fine. He's good.
Why would it be hungry? Anyway, yeah, we'll
He's
see
not.
to it.
Don't worry about it.
We'll see to collecting this.
Ask you too many.
I
Too many
wanted
questions.
to ask you a favor. If I'm looking for a bag that maybe is like, you know, it'd just be really convenient because we have so much stuff now as we're adventurers. If we could get like a bag that was like
yeah.
bigger on the inside, so we could carry a lot of stuff, and it wouldn't be like too heavy, but we could carry a lot of stuff. You know, because we just find a lot of stuff sometimes, and it'd be really cool if we had a way to carry that.
I mean, I don't know how much you know about sort of like geometry and stuff like that, but the shape of something on the outside, like a bag, it kind of has to be the same shape on the inside, unless you're talking about something magical.
Yeah, like something magical.
Oh, I mean, we don't
Do
come
you
across a
think-
lot of magical things,
No?
but I could send word out to the Lion Shield headquarters and see if anyone can, if there's anything lying around in a warehouse somewhere that they usually don't send those kind of things to our little store here. The clientele aren't usually interested in magical things.
Gotcha. Well, we happen to be very interested in magic.
Okay.
I mean, we can put in an order maybe, or put some money up front for them to start sending magical things your way, because you definitely have some interested customers in such things.
Oh well, that's good to know. There's a slightly higher profit margin in magical items, so I'm more than happy to go out of my way to find you some items like this, but just appreciate that the margin's going to be a little bit higher. There'll be a bit of a premium on.
Okay, totally understand. I get it. Totally.
Okay, so you're looking for
a bag, magic bag, number one
inside.
priority. You know.
Very well.
I think my buddy Valen over there. He's always looking for books. You know, he's one of those kinds. You know.
Yes, he looks. The type.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, I'll send word and I'll see what comes back. It usually takes a few days. Got to travel quite a long way.
Great.
Yeah.
And while we're here, do you mind if we take a look one more time in the back room?
Oh, of course. I mean, there's nothing new in there. But yeah, of course. Do
you guys want to take a look what they got? Melody, I feel like if you want to take a look you know what? I also feel like I should. I can hold on to the gold that we got in the cavern if anybody wants me to hold on to it, but I feel like I should give you guys some, because I'm just gonna divide it. I'm just gonna divide it out. Okay, hold on. Let me do a quick math. But I think Melody, if you want, they might have a slightly better armor if you're interested, maybe. And you could.
Yeah. So Linen points you all towards the back door, which is open now. She doesn't feel the need to lock the front door or anything.
That's right, because we cleaned up the town.
Do you have any, I know this is weird coming from me, because I feel like this is something Wellen would say, but do you have any magical weapons, Lennon?
Oh, yeah, so you're not the first person to ask that question. No, we don't tend to hold magical items here. But if you're in the market for something in particular, I can send word to the head office, to the warehouses, and see if there's anything in stock in one of the bigger cities.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular you're after?
Not really. I'm still learning a lot about my magic within myself, so I just thought I'd ask. It's okay.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to let you know if anything comes through.
Thank you. And yeah, I guess going off what Baz said, like any better suited armor on offer?
Yes. Well, the armor that you purchased last time was the basic leather armor, wasn't it? And I imagine, I'm not going to assume too much, but I imagine that you're better suited to being in lighter, more maneuverable armor, shall we speak? Or are you looking for something heavier?
No, yeah, something that is more breathable, maneuverable would be really good.
Yes, well, I mean, we do have some studded leather armor, slightly more expensive, but it does give you just a little bit more sustainability.
Studded, hey? Can enter my rock chick bard era.
The stud belt, MCR belt in the front, buckle in the front. Yeah. So, by the way, you guys get 24 gold each and 32 silver each. That includes Vati and Valen also get that amount if we split the treasure chest 5 ways, the gold from the treasure chest 5 ways.
That's pretty good.
Linnen, how much could we get for trade-in on the leather armor that she's got on? Like, what's the total price if we were to trade in the leather armor that she's got on for a studded set? Keeping in mind that we're the saviors of this town, just saying.
Yes, of course. Well, the studded leather, I usually sell those for about 45 gold. The standard leather armor, I can usually sell that for about 10 gold pieces, but and she comes over to you, Melody, and starts getting very hands-on, and is kind of sussing out the, getting down on hands and knees, just trying to suss out the impact that's been taken with this leather.
Worn like once.
It seems to be in fairly good condition. You must have escaped most of the heavy blows while you were down in that hideout. I can probably fetch near enough the 10 gold pieces, so why don't we say you give me 30 gold pieces, and you can have the brand new studded leather armor.
Come on, Linnen. It was just a couple of javelins, just a little scratch. Why not? How about we...
Do you not have 30?
I'm just trying to barter.
Okay. Oh, after my own heart. All right.
Yeah. So...
Can we make it 20 per chance?
Look, you're a nice young lady. You can have it for 25, and then we'll call it that.
No. I'm a nice young lady. I didn't get that much of a discount, but okay.
Yes, dear, but you have horns.
Yeah, it's a discount. Look at it. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. 25 deal.
25 gold, yeah, and then just have a look through the compendium for studded leather and add that to your inventory.
Okay. Do I need a...
Alva, you have a very special sword. Just saying. Did you add that to your inventory?
I did. So I didn't know exactly what it was, so I didn't officially add it yet. I was just a dummy.
It's got a name. That's
Name.
very special.
So for all intents and purposes, it is a longsword +1. And just for Baz and Melody, if you're not sure what that means, it basically just it adds 1 onto your attack rolls. So you would, you do your standard attack roll, and then a +1 weapon would add 1 onto that attack roll. So it just means that they're going to hit more often.
Okay. Is there a way that I can drag out the leather, or do I just press the little tab to turn off and then add the studded?
Yeah, so I think the little button, there'll be a button to equip it.
There's a gear icon, I think, if you want to delete it from your inventory. It's at the top of the inventory list, right below the coins.
Perfect. Done. Alrighty.
Very well. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Send me word as soon as you get any of those magic special items in.
Of course, yes. As I
Keep
said,
an eye out.
it'll probably take a couple of days for me to hear word, and then it's likely a couple of days more to receive delivery.
Okay. We'll probably be out of town for a few days at least, so that works out.
Oh, great. Excellent. Well, please do have a safe journey.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
And
pleasure.
Melody will really excitedly just be like, "Thank you so much, Linan. Rock on!" And I'll she just like run away and go put it on real quick.
Really embracing the studded leather armor.
It's a good look. That dude.
Alrighty.
Okay. Is there anything else that you're wanting to do in the town of Phandelver?
There's a couple other things that we could start looking into. I mean, Baz, my character, is very anxious to go and rescue Gundren because he's been in there for a long time and he's probably not doing so well. But there's also the owl well that we could check out, and where there's some undead, and the miners exchange might have info about some orcs nearby. So we could go pick up some extra side quests, maybe. But we can also just head towards the trail, because we still have to catch a goblin to find out where the thing is.
We have to do the goblin. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was the other little side quest for the
to get to the castle.
For the band.
To get to Cragmore Castle. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that eventually. That was okay. Wait, so the castle is. Yeah,
we did.
You don't pay up front. God, freaking churchy people. They're so terrible with money. That's Agatha, and that was up in Connieberry. I don't have like a mental map of where these are. Will we be going through Connieberry on the way to the Neverwinter Woods or the Never Woods?
I think it's east. I think it's east of us. So.
East on the Tribord Trail. Yeah, Connieberry is east on the Tribord Trail, and
Neverwinter's north, I think.
Neverwinter Woods is north.
Yeah,
you said
but
something
it's
about
big.
east, though.
Yeah, the Neverwinter Woods is big though. So.
Yeah, but Droop told no, the east is where the goblins are ambushing on the Tribord Trail. Okay, so I mean those line up.
We just need a wagon, some empty boxes.
Oh, we have to return the wheelbarrow to Barton's Provisions. We have to return the wheelbarrow to Barton's
and
Provisions.
borrow a wagon.
Leave that to Darren, can't we?
Does it have Barton's Provisions like somewhere written on it, like a shopping cart? Like...
Property of.
Yeah, I mean, Darren knows. There's only one wheelbarrow in town, and it's Barton's.
That's right. That's why it's important that we return it, you guys.
At least I didn't destroy it.
So, wait, Basta, do you know where Gundren is or no?
He is being held in Cragmore Castle. That's what we found out from these goblins that we've shook down. You know. I like Droop. I know, he was great.
I was trying so hard not to say Dobby. Oh my god, Kate. House elf reference.
Yeah. So we can go east on the Tribord Trail. We go east on the Tribord Trail. Maybe, I mean, it was like a couple of days to get to the Banshee, but if we're going east to try and find a thing, I don't know how far east we're gonna have to go to get to capture one of the raiding parties. We also have to find out about the bottles, what they were trying to make with those ingredients. Yeah. Mercury, Dragon Bile, Nightshade. I have a feeling Valen might know, possibly. Yeah. So we can wait till he comes back, and nobody else is in town. And then Thunder Tree. I don't know which direction Thunder Tree is.
North,
that's one thing I can ask Linen. Maybe before we backtrack, does he have a map of the region?
Yes. Let me just have a bit of a look around. She kind of opens a few drawers and kind of rummages around, and she pulls out this kind of crude looking map, but it serves a purpose. And I'll drag you all onto the map.
Melody can make a copy of it. We don't even have to buy it from her.
You're one of those people in the store.
on Roll20 now, you should all be able to see the map of the area. And I'll drop this in the Discord chat as well, so that you've got
I was-
access to it.
Now I have
420.
actually can understand where things are. I'm so terrible with east northwest.
So there's a
Okay.
few things that you won't be able to see on the map yet, and I'll just
They should be here.
sort them out.
Tribor, Thunderberry.
There it is. So yeah, you should now be able to see where the Cragmore hideout is.
Yeah.
You should also be able to see where Phandelver is.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd know where Neverwinter was, so I'll make that visible as well. So yeah, so that's what you can see there.
Okay, and they told us. Did we get enough information to know where either Thunder Tree or Connieberry are on the map? Do we get enough to know where those are?
More or less. So you're in Phandelver. The crossroads on that kind of Phandelver path and the Tribor Trail. So the Tribor Trail runs, all the way across there, just south of the woods and north of the Sword Mountains, which I'll unlock there as well for you as well. So that Tribor Trail heads off to the east there, and Connieberry is a couple of days travel east along the Tribor Trail. And then what's her name? Sister Gabrielle. She told you that Agatha's lair is near Connieberry.
Hmm.
And
Right.
also, I think the Old Owl Well you mentioned as well. You know that's to the
Is on
east.
that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we should go shopping. So that's awesome, Linnen. Thank you so much. This map.
Oh, you're welcome.
Really
I'll tell you what,
clutch.
you can have this free of charge. I'd usually,
Really?
yeah, looking at 5 gold maybe there for the map. But you can have it for free. So
Oh, Linnen. So generous as always. All right. Do you have some? So we could probably start stocking up for like a few days journey. Can we buy some supplies from you and stuff while we're here? Some food, some apples, maybe.
of
Your
course,
finest.
yeah, of course.
20 kilograms of apples.
20 kilograms.
I don't know how many that is. That
Yeah,
sounds like a
I'll
couple
say,
days worth.
I'll say, yeah, you're able to buy like rations and that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
just
How much does that
feel
run?
free to like manage that, like
I'll give her
yourselves offline kind of thing.
a couple gold. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into the compendium and look up ration,
Oh, okay.
it should have like a bit of a price on there.
Rations, because otherwise aberration comes up and everything else.
There we go, rations. So rations, anytime you need them to stock up on rations, 5 silver pieces for a day's worth of rations. And I'll say that when you're in town, you can very easily find places to buy rations.
Okay, so okay, so I'll give her 30 silver. Okay, so I gave her 30 silver for all 5 of us. So we all have rations. Oh, for a day's worth though? Let's see here. 30, wait. 10.
So
Money math, I'm so terrible.
so what?
And for like 5 days?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super strict on rations and stuff like that.
I think with survival you can
Yeah,
generate some anyway. So
D&D's
I mean, we
got
can always have
that in ways.
mushroom saute.
Yeah, just a little bit of mushroom.
Just a little. If
just don't
things
have too
get
much.
desperate, I'm just saying. This goes Donner Party. We literally have a giant mushroom. No offense.
I also got my subclass, so just prepare.
This is true. You're gonna see a dagger in your sleep.
So yeah, so what's the plan going forward now from Phandalin? What are we thinking?
I think we should plan for the next game is we should get the group together to go towards Coneyberry, try to bait some goblin bandits into getting us, and then we just have to capture one. We just have to preferably one that looks more important than the others, or is giving orders, or. But I feel like if we do that, and we can also, we can travel all the way there, deal with Agatha and Bo Gentle and whatever else is out there. So hopefully we get up all 5 of us next time. So.
Cool. Okay, sounds like a plan. I think we'll call it there then. Leave it there for the evening.